Try this again.
Right off the fucking bat.
All right.
I thought you were dancing.
No, I thought you could go up to the top one, but I guess you can't.
Welcome back, everyone. And we are escorting EE. Fun times as always. And those are those pesky bombs that we missed last time, so we're getting this from round 2. And joining us again is Sol. She joined us in their last episode. Just to let you guys know out there in the audience, she's going to be joining us for a few episodes because A, we like having her around, and B, there's going to be a lot of things coming up. So it's not like we're going to have one special episode where we try to tackle a bunch of topics. We're going to take them as they go. We like having her around, so hope she'll join us for a while. Hello there, Sol.
Hey.
I would say this is probably one of my least favorite parts of this fucking game.
How many times have you said that?
Sniper bit.
A few times.
But look, but you can just take them out.
But it's her favorite game.
So,
right now, go.
So, Josh, echoes of Sniper Wolf?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. You shot him in the shoulder, man. That's fucked up. Ooh, use your microphone.
Right through his lung.
Right now?
Once you get, okay, wait till she gets to the strut.
Okay, then cool it, bro.
You don't tell me nothing. I'm sorry.
Cypher down.
Oh,
Huh?
shit.
Ooh, huh?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, when you
Hey.
shoot him in the mouth, it
Don't
is
worry.
so graphic.
Puked blood out of his mouth.
There's somebody else firing.
Was he going for a cigarette? What was he doing?
Yeah, one last cigarette.
He was popping and locking, and she shot him like he wasn't even noticing.
Oh,
it.
right
shot
in
him
the kneecap.
Yeah, he's limping. Oh, he's getting morphine. That's what he's doing. He's popping a morphine cap.
Oh, is that what he does?
Yeah, he was pulling out morphine
I've
and stabbing himself in the leg.
never noticed that before.
On a brief analysis, it almost looks like EE's butt is the only thing that's hot.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I mean, not that I was looking at her butt or anything.
That is weird.
I admit that
Zoom
that
in a
was
bit.
definitely
Can you zoom
something I
in anymore?
noticed.
That was something you were focusing on. It's hard not to look at butts in these games. I'm sorry.
Can you zoom in anymore? Oh,
On what? On her butt?
Yeah.
On her booty.
It
Yeah,
is-
it's
it is
It's
definitely
actually
literally
the
the
just her
only
butt.
thing that's hot.
Do you think it's because she peed herself?
Oh, there it is. The rest of her's hot now.
Oh, why is that? That's weird.
So
Maybe
weird.
it was a glitch.
Maybe it's some sort of like showing you how far
sit.
she is,
We're gonna get to see the best butt in a little bit.
and we're gonna see it all the way. None of this latex teasing shit. We're gonna see a whole lot of butt coming up.
Oh, I was talking about the sneaking suit covered one.
Oh, I was talking about the all natural one.
Oh no, nobody can come near the sneaking suit butt.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And that's
Yeah.
like the fully realized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Like, is he wearing a thong?
well, we
I think
talked
he's
about that
wearing a
earlier. He is supposed to be overtly sexualized.
All she said was, I'm so tired, so I'm not really sure if
She
that's...
says different things.
Yeah. She's just reminding you of how weak she is. So work harder, Dora. Work harder.
She's so tired. Let me shoot this... Let me kill this man for you.
Take a load off.
He looks like he's scratching himself.
He's dodging
Oh,
him.
there he goes. Okay.
I think it's interesting that
Cypher.
it's better to grab morphine than duck.
They're very single-minded guys. They got addictions.
Don't take cover. Pop morphine.
They have
Get
issues.
that morphine.
Yeah. They were just looking for an excuse. They're like, oh yes, I got shot. I could take this.
Shoots himself in the knee.
God, I remember the first time I played this. This was like such a frustrating experience, especially since things like this happen, where they interrupt you as you're about to take a shot.
Yeah, but it's Snake, so you forgive him.
It's Iroquois Pliskin.
Oh, he goes by Snake now. He's already admitted to being Snake.
Oh wait. Gave up that charade.
He's always Iroquois
Oh,
Pliskin.
yeah,
to me.
he's coming here for backup, which is kind of cool. Thanks, Snake.
He's a righteous dude.
Yeah, fuck that. I just shot him in the throat. So...
Sorry, guy.
Uh-oh, where is she?
Wrong place, wrong time.
It looks like she's walking on water.
It does look like that.
Hey, only Vamp can do that.
Oh wait, is that Vamp?
It's Vamp. Shoot him! Shoot
Oh
him!
my god.
Spoilers.
Shoot that dude in the toe.
God.
Shoot him in the toe.
Blow
Shoot him
his
in the
toe off.
Shoot him in the camel toe.
Ooh.
There are no female soldiers in this game, are there?
Nope.
No.
Absolutely zero.
Well, do you count Olga?
Yeah.
Olga gets
Olga's
shafted, though.
Well, Olga's yeah, she's a soldier, but she's
She's like a commander.
yeah.
Oh.
She's also
She's an
our
officer.
friend
Yeah, but
or
isn't-
enemy.
Isn't it because
Neither
her,
friend or enemy.
it's because her father is in the military. That's why.
Yeah, she was
She's
born
a
into
soldier.
it.
Why'd you
she's
let
born
her
into
see
it.
that? You shot that guy in the throat.
I
What,
think
she all right?
it's amazing how much death she's had to have seen at this point.
All at the hands of Raiden.
Her protector.
Watch me murder this guy.
So we did. So Soul did look it up how old she is, and we actually couldn't find anything. We just found that she is maybe college age.
Yeah, it's kind of ambiguous. We're trying to look things up on the spot because that's how well we plan things. Yeah, but the consensus apparently that we found that she's, like Sol said, that she's early 20s maybe. So she's definitely not 13 years old.
Yeah, in between the show we were talking about it, and it's just weird because, she's like, Paz looks like a child, but she's not technically.
Yeah, so there's two. That's weird because that means that there's two women who look like children because Paz really does look like a child.
Well, that's
who are not children.
That's part of the plot, though, in Peace Walker.
Right.
Yeah. And Paz is actually
guys are just
kind of a twist on Ava in the sense that she's not who you think she is and she does things for a very specific reason. But we'll get into those guys. We'll get into those characters when we get to those games.
Oh,
But it is interesting
Doing a
that
lot of neck shots.
it is
Yeah.
interesting that EE does look like a very adolescent woman. Because why do you think that's the case? Is it because the escort mission and you're supposed to feel paternal towards her?
I think that adds in to the fact that she's weak. I think having like a
Frail and
frail
Not
young.
only is she a girl, but she's a young girl.
Yeah, I think it just adds into another layer of how vulnerable she is.
it's also weird though too, but that she's not like she's
God
not
damn it.
sexualized in a standard way. She's wearing spandex, but she's not like popping out. She's actually very reasonably proportioned. Like she's curvy, but in sort of a natural way. Like she's not like Ava or something, or Sniper Wolf who's got her
Right.
jumpsuit bulging out.
She's
not
also
all
nerdy.
sexy.
Yeah, she's do you think she's going for the nerdy look, or do you think that she's supposed to be less sexual? Her character's kind of strange.
I think that she's getting portrayed as that like typical nerd girl or typical gamer girl.
Oh,
we wanna go into that stereotype.
I actually feel like you're touching something there. So to
Yeah,
speak.
I don't feel like she's sexy at all,
I think
or intended to be.
Well, maybe that's why I thought maybe that's why she feels like more like a kid because most women in Metal Gear Solid games, if they are of age, they're sexual.
Right, even Paz is dressed like a schoolgirl the whole
Yeah.
game, and
but that is supposed to be fetishized.
ends up in her
That's a
panties.
fetish. Yeah, she's definitely fetishized. But I think EE, if we're approaching it from the thematic angle that we have been from the get-go of the series, the whole thing with Raiden being an analog for the player and responding to a lot of these situations like a normal person would, I think that really touches on a good, good theory that EE is supposed to be like a female gamer who's been thrust into this world. However, since we are talking about feminine portrayals in these games,
That's Snake.
that's cool. Why is she a nerdy, pathetic computer programmer?
Well, that's like a trope.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, like, Raiden, even though he's an analog for the player, he gets to be a super cool secret agent.
Yeah, but Hal's not. Hal's.
That's true. I know. I think it's. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I remember this.
Penis knife.
God damn it.
Come on, Snake. Take the shot, Snake.
He's shaking.
Like it matters.
Shaky.
He's got a goddamn bullet hole in his forehead.
Yeah, Raiden is shaking. He's nervous.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Now, is he nervous because he needs EE, or is he's actually grown attached to her because of that paternal sort of thing?
I think he's afraid of Vamp.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, did I should have said.
Even though you've already defeated him twice at this point. Well, I guess once technically. This is such a weird.
Maybe it's just like he's afraid of Vamp, and he's got EE who he just
He's
escorted
getting
out of
Emma.
here. and
Am I
who's
keep
the
getting
key.
Emma?
Yeah, Emma's life's really low.
And-
Just
No,
shooting
you need
EE.
I shot E several
Nice.
times in the wrist.
Twist. Vamp doesn't kill her. Dora killed her.
Yeah, it was Dora.
It was
You're
Dora all
welcome,
along.
everyone.
What were you saying? We kept cutting you off, Josh. What were you trying to say?
Just that he's not only is he afraid of Vamp, but he also is. There's a lot of pressure to save
Right.
EE, who's like the key.
Right.
And he's having to do it with a sniper rifle far, far away where he can't get anywhere near her.
I would love to connect two things of like what you
Yeah.
just said of like saying that maybe a stereotype typical gamer girl, and then you saying that she's the key.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I would love to just think that that's maybe a great like connection or element to it. That you have to save her, and you also have to have that perspective and element of gamer girls in your life to have a full experience of a game and all. Yes, yes.
We'll let you have
Yes.
that. We'll let
Thank
you have
you.
that. There you go.
Thank you very much.
That's on the books there.
Yeah.
And Dora tried to kill her.
Yes.
So, there's
Tried?
that too.
Tried?
Well, she didn't see, well, I guess.
Also,
yeah.
what the fuck was Snake doing during what was he doing?
He wasn't
Nothing.
helping at all.
He had the perfect
wasn't doing
shot,
anything.
like the back of his head. He wasn't in trouble at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
Been stabbed.
That bastard.
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now.
That music,
Yeah, I
man.
was just thinking that music, yeah.
Get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out. I'll be there.
Wow. Then it's over.
And the other thing too is that Snake in these situations, he's very pragmatic. The first thing he thinks about is that disc.
You gotta
He just
run faster,
needs-
Raiden.
He just needs to
Put
get
the
the
gun
disc.
away and you'll run faster.
He was also running real slow there, man.
He was running an action movie montage slow.
He was.
That's the natural speed for this game.
Oh, already blood there. Damn it.
Again, the differences between Raiden and Snake. I don't feel like Snake would have half the issues that Raiden would be having. He wouldn't have hesitated, wouldn't have the shaking gun. He wouldn't be emotionally attached to EE. He would be very annoyed by EE, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What you're saying, Josh, is that the disc that he's giving to EE is the President's mixtape of Green Day's Dookie?
Yeah, it's a copy of Green Day's Dookie that he ripped for him.
From what, 1993? It is 2001? Because the president...
He really wanted to borrow it, but he didn't want to give him his copy, so he
Right,
just copied it.
right.
Burned one for him.
I just think it's the president trying to seem like cool and hip and with it, even though it's like...
Hey, I listened to Green Day.
And not even not their new stuff. But he listens to the
Yeah,
stuff.
I've been listening since Dookie, man.
Yeah.
Zoe.
Oh, man, this looks familiar. Did anyone catch where I'm supposed to be going?
No, none of us were actually watching this.
No, I have no idea.
Because I totally missed it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm supposed to be going to the heliport, so.
So are those supposed
This
to be
whole talking and playing thing, man.
Zone of the Enders figures in that box?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's got Jehudi's head on it, I think.
That's also funny because we saw that earlier. There's a box with McFarlane toys in them. Has Spawn's face on it. Is that implying that those are Metal Gear figures in there, or are they Spawn figures?
Yeah, I suppose it could be either or.
Well, we know that. You know what? There was a figure of Vulcan on the tanker.
Yeah, there was actually.
Oh my God,
That's a McFarlane toy.
that's a McFarlane toy. That actually, I didn't think we'd get an answer to that, but we did. And just touching on that real quick, like when the series for the second game, Metal Gear Solid 2 started, I asked you guys what your opinions were about the Vulcan Raven figure, and I fished for some explanations. You guys, some people out there have some amazing theories about that, and that's something I haven't forgotten about it. We're gonna get back to that at the wrap up episode when we're done with this game, but just stay tuned for that.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah, Cypher, get out of here.
What's with this game and... Oh, I guess it wasn't 400 seconds like it has been.
Oh yeah, everything's been 400 seconds.
Yeah. I guess I can't go this way. Damn it.
It's weird not having him say the president every 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Finally, that guy's dead.
Who's dead? The president.
Just so they'd stop saying his name. It's going to be weird in the Phantom Pain that you can have those guard your base, which looks a lot like Big Shell.
That is really weird.
But they're very intentional too.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
But you can customize the colors. You can make it pink if you wanted to.
Oh, man. That's weird. You can make your entire base pink?
Yeah, you can change the
It's
color of your
completely
base. Whatever. You can
customizable,
also
yeah.
do like a custom logo for your...
I'm confused. Where am
Crew.
I supposed to be going?
We're talking too much about the Phantom Pain here,
Yeah,
people.
I don't know.
Something B, shell 1. That's where you're going.
Okay, no one's responding.
It should be on the start menu, I think.
Well, I know where B is, but it's telling me not to go that way. So I guess maybe I need to go through the middle and then go.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
that's
think you
what
do. Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
There's somebody there.
Oh, I should point out too. A couple episodes ago, we had this long running search for the lazy Russian, and some people have actually commented on that. And you guys are right. The lazy Russian does exist. We actually found him just after a recording session. So as soon as we turned off the game, Dora was noodling around, just as we're cooling down, and she found him, but off camera.
Yeah, I was so angry.
She did get vindicated, validated. The lazy Russian does exist. We just don't have the footage of it. How convenient.
Yeah, how convenient that was off camera. I encourage
that guy
all
knows
of
we're
you.
trying to find him.
I encourage all of you to go and find him yourself because he's awesome.
Man, those ciphers are not letting up.
Door's going down.
There's another one.
Oh my god, how many are there?
I just run.
I tried, but then they kept shooting me.
Oh, does it stop you?
Yeah, and I can't go across the bridge with these guys.
Maybe you have to go out of alert. I think they're just gonna keep coming.
Are they? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, they just keep coming.
Shit. I'll just sit here and pee blood.
Bleed
for a
out
minute.
real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it hurts so bad. I got so many bullet holes in me right now.
He should be used to that.
But squatting
by this
like this is somehow healing me.
Oh, it feels. I don't want to move. It
Some
feels so
sort of
good.
healing power in the squatting.
The healing squat. That's what
The
you
healing
call it.
squat.
Just squat during the Ray fight. The whole time. I'm fine. Everything will be fine.
Everybody's taking caution.
Well,
Robotic
at least
caution.
the robot caution.
Robo caution.
Robo caution.
That's a new band name.
Robo caution.
Robo caution. That's actually really funny.
Those are our two band names, Robo Caution and Super Baby Method.
Super Baby Method is my favorite thing ever. Super
That sounds
Baby
like it's already a band.
It has to be out there. We'll have to look that up to see if there's a real Super Baby Method.
Trash Burrito be your first album.
And followed up by Hobo Protocol.
Hobo Protocol. Scoot faster riding.
Grip level 1.
Did you say grip faster or scoot faster?
Scoot.
Grip
Right?
faster sounds funny.
Grip faster.
Grip faster riding.
Get gripping. I like that you can upgrade his grip meter by working out.
Yeah, actually,
That's pretty weird.
one of our
Yeah.
viewers pointed us out. He actually always gives us tips, and I feel bad because we don't play these as we upload them. You know what I mean? Like he's giving us tips after the fact, but he actually recommended that we do pull-ups
Yep.
to make them stronger.
So I think the same thing works in Snake Eater, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
might be conflating them, but you can also. I love. The last time I played Snake Eater, I didn't heal at all, so I just let myself heal naturally, and it makes your life bar longer.
Oh.
So as you're like toughening him up.
Right.
Oh, I broke my arm. I'm not gonna fix it.
Did I just actually make it in time? Because I only 18 seconds
I
left.
think you did.
You did it the way you does it.
Dora.
Why is he walking like that? What a weirdo.
He's like waddling in there.
He's quiet.
Emma. I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
They don't have a first aid. I guess they're.
Well, she is all
Fugitives.
patched up. No,
Blood
she's
too
all
much.
patched up.
Too much
here.
blood loss.
Got the disc.
See, Snake is very pragmatic. He's just like, come on, back to work.
Got the disc, man.
Emma set everything up. Apparently, all you have to do is pop
Basket
the
case
disc.
comes on. Do you have the time?
No, shut up. God damn it.
That should insert the virus into the AI.
So I think it's weird that the whole thing is that
Just leave it to Emma.
the president wants to give the disc to EE because it's a virus.
Antibody agent?
But how does that work? Because the virus is what makes this whole game kind of go down a very specific direction. But I thought the president was part of the big plan. So how does that work? Because it wasn't. Because later on they start saying that the most essential person in this whole game was Snake because he wasn't accounted for. But how did the president get the antivirus? Like, how did they not account for that?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. It's weird. Maybe a fan can tell us.
Yeah, they're going to tell us to fuck ourselves. So, that's it. She's good as dead. Snake
We
says
might as well
no.
leave her now. So you were gonna say something.
At least
I was noticing the potential
another page to our
emotional aspect towards getting a task done, because Snake's obviously not affected by emotion
Right.
so much as Raritan is, and
What if the virus doesn't work?
I don't know. It's an interesting parallel, because he even paused after giving him the disc to not want to move forward, and that like lack of emotion in violent tasks or war or what have you.
Yeah, I mean, that's very, very accurate, because the whole thing is that Raiden is trying to emulate Snake throughout the entire game, and Snake is sort of this like unattainable, cold, perfect super soldier, which is a very big part of the plot.
to see you again.
But it's interesting to see it in little like gestures and things,
Right, exactly.
and it really does color the player, because you're playing as Raiden, and Raiden has all those faults that Snake doesn't have.
Right, and you just went through like a lot of different. I don't know if I want to say hard, but like focused because of the sniper element.
Right.
Fighting scenes, and then to like take a step back and then remind you of the kind of conclusion to war. I don't know, it's a good kind of platform.
So he's saying, so she's saying that
Oh, here
I
it comes.
always wanted
Yeah.
you to see me as a woman.
Interesting choice of words,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, I mean, normally I want you to view me as a woman means, sexually. I
Right.
want you to recognize me romantically. But what does that mean in the context that we've had, the conversation we've had, to view me as a woman?
I think viewing me as a partner instead of something little.
Ooh, interesting. That she's not a child.
Right, like view me as something where we're equal instead of like you always have to belittle me in some kind of context, or I'm not amounting to the same.
Well, because the little sister, and I think that actually what it is. That's why she's so tiny. And that's why she's so frail and scared, is that even though she's in her 20s, she's always supposed to be the little sister. And that's what she's doing right now, is she's actually fighting against the player impulse to see her as this immature little helpless kid and as a woman.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. Even with the camp, man, these scenes are still like
Yeah.
It's because of the music.
crappy. Yeah.
It's all because of the music.
But
I'm
is
not
it-
even kidding you. This is like soap opera music.
It totally is.
If you took away the music and just watched these scenes, they would have less of an emotional impact.
Right.
There'd be more zoom-ins on as they look. Well, actually, they were zooming in when they looked away.
Yeah.
It's like their big reunion is that she dies in his arms. She's like really crappy.
Oh, I never know she has dried blood on her lips.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
gross.
But isn't it strange that she couldn't just flat out say, I want you to view me as an equal, a sexual equal? She has to die in his arms, and then her loss has to be validated through the eyes of these men standing around her?
Because that is where impact is. That's where people start to consider what they were doing or what they were thinking as something really big or bad has to happen. I always think that small words or just being told something is not as impactful as like her dying.
Yeah.
So, if you pay attention, we're getting into some really, really dark stuff here.
Oh, and look, it's dusk.
Yeah.
It's also dark.
Oh,
and
the
visually.
sun is setting.
Yeah.
The sun is setting, because there's actually like a daylight system in this game, and it follows. Yeah, so things are getting dark, figuratively and literally.
So Otacon had a relationship with his stepmother,
Yeah.
and his father committed suicide when he
suicide.
found out.
Right. And it's also here's the fucking twist, the knife twisting in the heart.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Always the
Wait
parrot.
for it. Wait for it.
Oh, that was symbolic.
It's just a lot going on right now. The music. Here it comes.
Oh.
just when you start to, I was gonna say when you start to respect Hal, like he seems more, he's got it together. He's almost Snake's equal, and then suddenly he's cut down again, and he's like this sniveling mess of an emotional wreck. And again, that brings out the question: is he less of a man, or is he less respectable because he has a very real reaction to someone's death?
Oh yeah, he's emasculated throughout the entire series.
Yeah,
That's his role.
that's his bag.
He's like the counter to Snake.
Well, I mean, by always having Snake as the ultimate male figure.
But he's
that-
also seen as Snake's partner in a lot of ways.
Right.
But is he though?
There's some interpretation.
He's certainly not equal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No, I mean like life partner.
Here's a survivor
Oh.
guilt.
Oh yeah, flashback.
We already had this flashback with Fortune.
I know. right?
Remember?
We gotta see it again.
You lived a charmed life, Hal.
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
You haven't seen a whole lot of Hal either, so the only thing you see is that his sister dies.
Snake getting back to business. He doesn't have time for this shit. Never has time for this shit.
Virus doesn't work, we gotta sink it.
Notice that Raiden's also like a totally different color palette than everyone else. Everyone else
he's-
is like a hunter green. Even Otacon's hair is like a hunter green, but if you look at Raiden, he's like this icy blue.
Yeah, Hal's shirt's greenish too.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, bros to the end.
That symbolic grab of the shoulder. Let me remind you of the power you hold, man to man.
Oh, yeah!
A shot with the parrot.
Michael Bay / John Woo slow motion.
That was pretty cool.
Very
I don't know.
intentional.
As a kid watching it, you're like, yeah.
You're like, fuck yeah.
yeah.
You're going down, Arsenal Gear.
And they just leave the crumpled wreck of the female corpse behind them as they get back to work.
You just messed with the wrong crew.
By the way,
Arsenal
they
Gear.
can't forget her so easily.
Oh,
Oh.
Try to get as many hostages out as you can.
It's just a twist, knife twisting in the heart.
Worry about overloading the cam off.
I got Snake's eyes.
Snake's the one keeping it together, man.
Yeah.
Raiden doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Hal's losing it emotionally. Snake's like the anchor.
You know that Snake, if you're playing a Snake, the whole game would be an escort mission. Oh, yes, there it is! There it
Yeah.
is! The most awesome handshake in video game history.
Yeah.
And it goes to bro hug.
What are we kind of seeing though? Like, you just said Snake's trying to keep it all together. Snake's trying to be the father figure, and
Yeah.
right now Hal is definitely the child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, he was the
That's
father
true.
figure to EE, and she had sort of like a weird crush on him. So there's a
Yeah,
whole lot
we're
of.
seeing a family hierarchy,
Yeah.
definitely.
But I like the idea of that Snake. We're complaining about EE and everyone else, but Snake should be complaining the most because he's babysitting everyone.
Exactly. Yeah, in
That
a
bird,
war
man.
context, definitely.
The fucking bird. He just, man, driving it home.
Keep it together, Hal.
That is so fucked up. The bird is in her voice, just saying how much she misses him.
I know.
It said like almost explicitly that EE had a crush on him and wanted him to recognize her sexually. But it's never really confirmed whether or not he feels the same way about her. I mean, he was already having an affair with the mom, so he was just going through the family.
Well, he said that, I don't know, he used it as an excuse that she seduced him, which is a pathetic excuse of... Anyway, but I think that also, he said don't be so honest. Like, he doesn't want to know. At least, that's my interpretation.
So he actually says he ran away too. So maybe the whole thing that we've been implying is that there's a lot of incestuous things going on in the Emmerich family. Hal's having an affair with the mom, and then his stepsister wants to have an affair with him. It's all pretty twisted. And I was saying before, when Kojima was writing this game and he had his production team, when he was pitching this part of the game, the production team actually had to sit him down, and they almost had an intervention where they said, Kojima, this might be too much. Are you sure you want to do this? Because this game is already batshit crazy as it is, and we're going to get into that real soon. But the production company almost like had a mutiny because they didn't want to have this. Because I mean, for a Japanese audience, incest is just like one of the biggest taboos.
Is it actual incest though? Is how genetically?
That's the thing, though. It's not literally incest. So it's not.
It's all by marriage. Like
Right.
it's his stepmom and his
So it's-
stepsister.
Yeah. So essentially, with the mom, he didn't do anything wrong on a genetic level, just on maybe like a
Right.
moral societal level.
Yeah, moral level. Yeah. But I mean, it's just. But that's the thing, though, is that level of. Even the production company was like how fucked up are we gonna get in this game? Like, it's already weird as it is. How many hot button topics do we have to press?
Yeah.
Change sides.
Oh man, this betrayal.
Oh, the switch around.
Damn it.
Sorry, we can't have you
Which
fucking
sucks
things
because
up.
you're just starting to feel like the group,
The best
right?
reveal,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I love this now, and at the time I didn't.
You love this now?
Yeah.
You like this reveal?
Yeah, I think it's great
Why?
for lots of reasons.
No, I want to know those reasons. I genuinely I'm curious because it's not a very popular reveal.
I think it's interesting that the entire time it was Olga inside what looks like a male suit who you expect to be Gray Fox, and you're like, what the fuck is Gray Fox doing here? It also adds to the this isn't real thing.
Well, there are so many things that I have to touch on for that. Just the first thing I would have to say is that because of that reveal of Gray Fox, or who Mr. X really is, we were touching on this earlier. Originally, you were supposed to never know who
Really?
Mr. X was. Originally, in the design document, Kojima says that in his original pitch for the game, it could either be Meryl, Sniper Wolf, or Olga.
Whoa, weird.
It would be a different character every playthrough of the game.
That's cool.
That would have been very interesting if it actually played out that way.
Yeah.
And or it could be Naomi as well, which would completely change her character too. It was that idea of fluid identity. And they never actually confirm whether or not that's who they are. It was supposed to be implied that's who it was. Like, they would say something that was a callback to the earlier game.
You want to save your trash burrito up to this point?
A hobo protocol.
Hobo protocol. Save this shit.
But it's actually, just to finish that idea, that you were never supposed to know the identity of who Gray Fox was. And we're going to touch on this in the next episode, but this is when the game becomes just a crazy whirlwind of questioning identity and reality and truth and who's who and people's roles within, games and society and what our expectations of them are. And we're really going to get into a lot of that. I mean, this is just going to snowball at this point, from this point on. So we'll see you next time when things get really crazy.
Bye, guys.
Everything